do that, though.
Now, let me ask you this, right? Because there's been a lot of discourse around Breach and how strong of an agent he can be and whether or not he should be replacing certain, you know, in some cases replacing duelists because of the way you can play him, or in this case, Sentinels. Do you agree with that? Do you think Breach is a better pick?
Breach is a fantastic pick, but look at this push coming out of Long B from Baby Bay. It's forced them to just rush A. They're scaling quick on Raucus.
Raucus trying to stay alive in the smoke, and he's not going to be around for long. BCJ through the dark cover, gets one with the ghost. Exit should be able to get the spike down. Mark needs to go big there. He gets one. Aaron trades it out as the spike goes down. You keep a close eye on the minimap, folks. FaZe has 2 members rotating through, presumably going to send one shower. Okay, they're both going to go showers as Exit hunkers down around U-Haul.
Such a difficult retake right now coming in from FaZe. The 2 players completely separated right now from Zach. He's gonna have to come up big with a flash or 2, maybe at the truck when they swing.
Yeah, well, and the one benefit they have of them is that they can push from different sides, and that's when you see some of that play out. Attention is drawn one way, the sucker punch comes in from the other side. Baby Bay with the frenzy gets 2 as Exit falls apart. BCK's alone. He's certainly worse for wear. FaZe get the defuse. A beautiful retake from the boys on the defending side.
Not a single FaZe player falls in that retake. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? A 4-on-3 and they cleanly retake. The flash is coming from Zachary, especially the last one on BCJ in pocket. What phenomenal utility usage coming out of Zach. I mean, I said it on Haven. It's one thing that all the rest of the players can just run around, but he is just so good at supporting them with his utility, and he showed it again and again. He's 0-1, but he definitely had the most impact on that pistol.
Oh, absolutely. On that retake, he really was the one who opened the door, who paved the way for FaZe to take that round. XSET here, down 1. A couple of sheriffs. I don't believe they forced up real big at all. See what damage they can do with some of these upgraded pistols.
Ooh, the cam for U-Haul.
Pura
That's
goes
only
in.
a near sight.
Yeah, the paranoia's there. Marved wins the 1v1 as he continues to push through. They have full U-Haul control, and they're going to have to deal with it, or else Marv is going to continue to run around unchecked. Thwifo gets the best of him. Rock is waiting for the flank, and there he is. Warm, welcoming open arms as BCJ drops XSET down to 1 member left as it's Thwifo. He's going to get all sorts of messed up. With that utility, FaZe take the second as well.
Great plays coming out of Marv and Raucus to hold down the A site. The instant paranoid to U-Haul. I was a little nervous. I mentioned it's only a near sight. That means the guy in the corner of U-Haul actually has vision if Marv gets close enough, which in U-Haul, you are indeed close enough right there. So it was a little bit scary, but once he got that, the confidence peeking out of view, closing it out with Raucus, who was aware of the flank. FaZe is looking really strong these first 2 rounds.
Looking spicy indeed. And Sean, I know you saw it. We talked about it last time, but he's committing to it this time on the bonus. Baby Bay with a Bucky. Keep a close eye on him. Again, it's electric.
Here.
It is. If you look at this, this is very interesting coming out of XSET because they're just giving up shower control. This is very rare. When you watch pro matches and there's just no emphasis on aggression towards hookah, shower, or long B at the start of the round. There is a cam that tells Wifo no aggression's coming out down B, but they're giving so much respect to FaZe in the early part of this round.
They are, and then really understanding that FaZe is on a bonus, and there very well may be a Bucky or a Judge on the other side. You almost kind of have to respect that.
The drone doesn't clear the right, so that's going to be interesting. When they come out of shower, they won't know if there's someone to the right or not.
Spikes come down. Paranoia comes out from Marv as Pure dashes away from the CC. Still going to get flashed up. Nonetheless, as they continue to try to encroach onto the site. So far, everyone's still alive. Thwifo should be able to get the spike down, and Sean, this one's going to be a bloodbath. Everyone's still up, no ultimates on the board, but Marv, understanding there's somebody in showers, he takes care of Aaron, but he trades out. Zachary going in aggressive, trying to take control of U-Haul. Thwifo with the peek. Zachary getting pushed back in a 1v2 here, as he has to back up.
He's going to wait for that fault line to recharge. The second it does, I think he's going to fault line and just run in there. There he goes, baby, leading the charge.
With the Bucky, baby! Oh. Zachary gets 1. BCJ though, BCJ can go big here. He's already gotten one, you're right. He has that Hunter's Fury. I don't know that he's gonna want to use it this early on. No, a beautiful setup from FaZe. Zachary gets 3, the high-low stack was there. No real chance for BCJ.
Again though, Zach, I'm telling you, these rounds are falling apart. And Zach just comes in with his utility as Breach and just saves FaZe. Look at this. This Aftershock forces the Omen forward. We had no choice. The fault line tags Twyfo, makes Pure swing right into Zach. Oh my goodness, Zach's just dominating right now in this Breach role.
Huge impact, and now we're seeing it reflect on the scoreboard as well, right? Like it was 0-1 or whatever. Now sitting at 4-0-2, tapping out for FaZe. As XSET continue to look for answers, now they've got the Rolling Thunder online. Things not looking good for XSET.
No, and FaZe faking some pressure towards long right there. Gonna draw a lot of utility out of XSET before they work up long after that. You see, no hookah control, no Octagon control yet, but this is definitely gonna be a B hit. And there'll be 4 FaZe players here by the time it happens.
Yeah, there's really, I mean, it's not like they have someone in showers to flip the map. They've fully committed here.
Oh,
the drone is going to go out first. Yeah, dude, if Zachary gets a sniff on this, the Rolling Thunder really sets things sideways, and there it is. Hits 2, maybe 3, I believe, but a great paranoia from Weeded to try to keep things back. Nonetheless, Corey takes care of Weeded, gets a second one. Corey with 3, it's a bloodbath. FaZe rip XSET apart as they take a 4-round lead.
Oh my goodness. I don't know. I don't know what to do if you're XSET right now. They came into this game with a particular game plan of how they think FaZe is going to play.
Mm-hmm.
FaZe is not playing that style. They're not playing super aggressively and pushing into XSET. I think XSET is approaching this series like they're playing the old version of FaZe, and they're not seeing that version of FaZe right now.
Absolutely. XSET looking for answers here. They're going to have rifles. I believe there's one player with light armor. But the rest of the way, they should be in decent shape. And for XSET, like, look at how much they slow down the pace of the map, Sean.
Again, they're just waiting just to see, is FaZe going to push anything? We don't want to take anything too aggressively. So they're finally moving up towards hookah now. They're finally peeking long B now. You can see they don't have shower control, and they haven't been at short A all round. They have a trip there, so they know no one's flanking. But again, they're going to run into the stacked site right now. FaZe is all over this. And I think Raucus, is he going to...
Does he have an op?
No, he's just going to lurk in that corner, but he's playing completely off of Baby Bay and Corey. This is going to be a very tough setup to break.
And then also keep in mind, Corey has the showstopper here. Okay. Baby Bay's the one with the op. The Hunter's Fury out of BCJ. You imagine that might be bait. Yep,
it's
absolutely.
Pulling the rotate, Doug.
Yep, Zachary drops. You see members. Take a look at Baby Bay. Forced to go back that way, but Corey, wise to it, uses the showstopper. He gets onto Weeded. Raucus trying to keep other members back as he does just that. Aaron trying to equalize things, but no, it continues to go sideways for XSET. FaZe up 5-0 here. XSET have no answers.
Oh my goodness. They had one before the game. But everyone has a plan. Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. I think that's a Mike Tyson quote, is it not?
It is. Excellent quote, by the way.
FaZe is just coming in here swinging. The strat this round looked great. They forced the rotate out of the B site. There was one player in the site when they were jumping out of hookah. And then Corey comes satcheling in with the Razor, and everything falls to pieces. It's just, FaZe is so quick.
Okay, here's a little different look, right? We talked about how they don't fight for showers control. Now they do, as they try to get on A. Baby Bay getting one with the op. Zachary continuing to hold things down as well. Showers not really an option. Is look at how aggressively FaZe can play this. Marv goes at them. Raucus is on the other side as well. They're sandwiched. Once again, XSET get picked apart.
Holy cow. What version of FaZe are we seeing? These guys don't look like they came from Overwatch. I was scammed. These guys are insane. These guys are So good. So good. Marv faking the pressure in shower makes the people on XSET commit up short A.
Yeah.
Typically, when these pro teams split on the A
Yep.
site, the shower hit should wait for short A. But
Right.
because there was so much pressure from Marv in the shower, short A commit up. But it was just Marv shower. It wasn't like a setup because this
Right.
is FaZe. And they just play individually.
Right. Well, and then Baby
Oh
Bay's
my-
waiting for the short pressure, right? Like, he's got an op. He's just staring
Yeah.
right down that lane. They absolutely bait him. Aaron with the showstopper. Good for one. They've got some room to breathe here on the site. Rockets, however, with the Hunter's Fury, trying to keep some of it back. XSET, at least they, oh my gosh, they get onto the site, but FaZe just snatch it right back.
I know exactly where you are.
That's a big frag from we did. It's now 3-on-2 in XSET's favor. The neural theft comes in. Baby Bay's daggers and that drone makes me so scared for these guys inside U-Haul. Right click so strong from this distance.
Yeah, they really know where to go, but of course, if the right click misses, it doesn't hurt at all. We did somehow getting away by the skin of his teeth, stays alive, gets the kill. Rocket's left alone as he try to play for exits, but finally, XSET get on the board.
Huge round from XSET. They had to waste a couple ults to win that round, but just getting on the board, getting your confidence up, that's a huge part of this game. It's a massive part in this game, and the economy doesn't last for that long. All XSET needs to do is just string together a couple rounds here. FaZe would be probably looking to eco already. You can see, like, FaZe's economy isn't that great when you consider they're up 6-0.
Right.
So a couple more rounds, and XSET would be easily back in this game. But they have to do the hard work and actually win those rounds.
They do, and there's very little margin for error here, right? Like, you lose this one, all of a sudden you're back in a reset situation where you're ecoed once again, and you don't have very much as far as options go.
And if you look, they're going back to this passive style. Baby has full shower control. They have full hookah control. You see Corey's out hookah. Baby has full shower control. I don't even know where FaZe would assume they are. All short A, but Zach is watching short A. Oh my god, they are never. Are they going to clear this box? Look at where. Oh dear. It's not going to hit him. It's not going to hit him. Oh dear.
There's the info, man. Like, Corey gets everything he wants. He swings, gets the pick onto Pura as well. Very well played by Corey.
No way does he win that duel.
Cover going out.
Corey's such a monster.
All right, XSET looking to flip the map, reset things as they pick up the spike. And, really, for as much time as they spent dancing around B, they don't really have an option to go elsewhere. They kind of have to go this way. Corey's going to blast pack his way to safety.
Oh my god, look how quick Zach is on that.
Okay, nice shots from BCJ. Paranoia goes just a bit wide. Rockus is there to anchor things. He gets one, he gets two, looking for the third. He gets it, but Weeded drops him as things drop down. Weeded left alone. He's going to get the spike down. Doesn't have much for utility. Now's going to have that smoke up, but it's just dancing for his life. Nice shots onto Baby Bay. The snap was there, but Marv extinguishes the threat. FaZe take another round away from XSET.
It's just the little things that this FaZe team does. I don't even think I could teach someone what they're doing, but how Baby Bay can just dash in fearlessly like that. We did looked like he was just hyper alert. His aim was super on point in that 1-on-2, and I think if people peeked him 1-by-1 spawn, he probably wins. But instead, Baby Bay's peeking like a maniac and then dashes out into the middle of the open and creates so much space for Marv. Like, there's just no way to predict. We cannot predict where Marv is in that 1-on-1 at that point.
Right.
So it's just the little things right now. FaZe is doing so well playing off of each other.
XSET once again posted up towards Sand, towards Hookah, towards B. No presence across showers, and it looks like they want to be a bit more intentional in this push. You see the Paranoia comes out, but they haven't fully taken. Yeah, man, they haven't fully taken Hookah. Corey's there with the grenade. He's able to get one. Corey gets a second, but Pure gets on the board and takes care of him.
But a 4v3 now, and you have no smokes. Yikes, this is going to be a difficult round. How do you approach this B site? No smokes. Look at the crossfire FaZe has created with Raucus and Marv. How do you get out Hookah?
And they have a decent idea of where Thwifo is, right? You just saw Baby Bay just narrowly missing with the op, but he knows where he is. Thwifo just needs to be a distraction. He needs to be a nuisance.
That changes everything. That changes everything, Doug. Now it's a 3-on-3, but look at
But
Raucus. He's pushed all the way down.
Oh, Raucus gets the spike carrier too. They had an exit plan. They had the road to get over to A to get the spike down, but it all goes sideways. Pure still manages to get the spike. He's going to make his way over onto A, but by that time, Baby Bay's there.
left.
Marv is there as well. There's an operator, and it looks like FaZe are just going to give it up. Fine, go ahead and get the spike down. Well, of course, as I say that, Raucus using the 100 Fury gets the kill. The spike did go down. Thwifo left alone in a 1v3. Slowly working his way through U-Haul, spots one of the players. As Baby Bay goes up. The Cloudburst is there, and Thwifo is running out of options very quickly. He's also running out of health. Raucus gets 3, FaZe get 8.
Again, every person on FaZe just so good right now. Marv, jiggle peeking hookah, backing off, TPing away, creating that pressure. Raucus then pushing down long B, catching the hookah rotate. And then you have Baby Bay jiggle peeking U-Haul on the rotate. FaZe is feeling it right now. They are very confident, but this is a different type of confidence than I've seen from FaZe before. Typically, when they're confident, they over peak and make horrible mistakes. They're still playing, sound Valorant right now. They're doing the right individual play, even though they're playing aggressively.
You're starting to see why people were so high on FaZe walking into this tournament, right? Like how they were so impressive in their performance in the third close qualifier, and we're seeing some of that carry on here. Baby Bay waiting until the very last second there, and he lands a shot onto BCJ. FaZe just seemed to not be able to do any wrong here, right? As the blast pack is there, Baby Bay with the miss. Switches out to the Phantom, 51 health and 5 bullets to work with. The thing is, Aaron has even less. The wall bang was there. Aaron was a dead man walking.
So now Baby Bay has shower control and popping short A. Oh my, it's so free, Doug. It's so free.
Oh my gosh! Get out of here. There's no way he hit that shot.
Oh my god. Yeah, I just want what he had for breakfast every day before I play ranked. He's totally on one. He's running through paint shells. He's being so disruptive. What do you do if someone is this disruptive? You can't go anywhere. Oh my goodness.
All right, Sean, I'm going to put you in a brutal spot here. You're XSET. What do you do, man? Like, what do you change? Where do you start?
Oh, I don't know. I really don't know. This is so difficult. I think they need to run fakes and have hard lurkers. FaZe is biting on rotates, and they don't have a sentinel. It's just
look where Zachary is.
Oh man.
Zachary takes that teleport early on. Weedage just on the other side.
He has an ult in there. Oh my god.
Well, but the thing is, it's just Weeded. Yeah, it's just Weeded. So they're going to swing out. They think there's going to be a feast on the other side, but it's just one. Now, if you're XSET, you've fully lost control of the hookah area of the map. You flip it. No, they don't. BCJ tries to fight through a couple of very nice sheriff shots from BCJ and Pure to drop a couple of members from FaZe and give XSET the numbers advantage. I think we've been able to say that, once?
Yeah, once. And I think this is the overconfident FaZe that I was literally giving them credit for not being at the start of the round. They're literally just doing this to spite me at this point.
We'll see if XSET can get something out of this. They do have the showstopper. They do have the Hunter's Fury.
Look where Baby Bay is. How does he miss this shot? There's just no way, based on his form right now. There's just no way, Doug. There's no way. It's free. 3-on-3. Baby Bay smokes the dart.
Ooh. Members of FaZe starting to rotate. Pure winning that duel. But the cavalry has arrived. The other members of FaZe have arrived. BCJ, beautiful setup. Pure with 3 and the op. A thrifty round win and a desperately needed one for XSET.
Desperately needed. I think this game is still winnable for XSET. This map is defense-sided. With that said, I really do think you need 3 rounds. They have some solid ults, and FaZe is in a bad spot with their ults, so they have a huge advantage coming into this round.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think 10-2. And look, Sean, let's be real with each other here, right? Like 10-2, 9-3. The painting
There's
still
a jet off
sucks.
battle long B. There's a jet off battle long B. I'm sorry to distract you, but it's going to happen here.
Baby Bay gets that angle first. Look
Any day now, Sovadart.
is. Come on now, baby. Get down there. The paranoia was there. Rockets with the drone. Swings early on. The Hunter Fury is going to be used from BCJ as well. Wyfo gets one.
I know it.
On to Baby Bay. There are the ultimates that you were talking about, Sean. They needed this. We did with 2. With the rifle. The showstopper from Aaron not connecting. But it's really, this was the round that the doctor ordered. If you're XSET, Marv is left alone. But Sean, great, right? Like, you do
Where
it
was
to
that all
close.
game?
Right, well, but here's the thing, right? Like, you do that to close the half.
Switching
Great.
sides.
You're resetting. On the other side, like, how do you, in this position, how do you build momentum off of that?
I don't know. That strat was sick. I think we needed to see a lot more of that from XSET. It's like their normal style, right? Where you could feel the anticipation building when that Sova arrow was in the air. it was like we were all waiting for it to land, but the second it landed, it's triggered a reaction of 10 abilities coming out of the XSET guys, and they just wiped the floor with FaZe. It was so explosive. But here we are. We get to see if they have any changes to their defense side. What is different? Well, I can tell you they're stacked at the completely wrong site right now to kick it off. That is not a good sign.
No,
Probably
not
going to be
good.
a super heavy TP play.
Yeah, Wyfo should get some info here. If not for the utility, then certainly for the fact that it sounds like Clydesdales are just marching their way down B long. They've taken that area of the map. Now they're going to start to encroach their way onto the site. They also have hookah control. XSET has to pull back.
Doug. Look where he's droning from. He's in Octagon. What?
Baby Bay. All right. Seeing some of that aggression punished. As Aaron gets one, but the thing is, you've got to fight for this elbow control here, and FaZe steps up to the plate again. Zachary gets 2. XSET down to that same amount as they fight to win this pistol. Corey's in a great spot here. They're really, I mean, XSET, they're sitting ducks, right? They're left alone here. They have so many angles that they can control. Things look real bad for XSET, Sean.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. FaZe is just putting on the clinic. They just let Baby Bay just full rush into the B site. Raucus is droning from in Octagon on a pistol round. There's so little utility, and he's run all the way up to Octagon and started his drone there. People normally drone at the bottom of long B. That's insanity. That's actual insanity. They're pushing elbow, and Zachary's flashes are perfect. And they're doing it all over again.
Yeah, rinse and repeat. The paranoia is there. BCJ should have gotten some info. You see members of XSET start to rotate over. Corey with the superior guns there, just, able to very easily win that duel. Wyfo with the Bucky. See if he can make some magic happen of his own. Gonna get smoked off. XSET down to 3.
I think we need a moment of silence right now for XSET, because this is hard to watch.
This is no longer rated PG, folks. If you have young eyes watching at home, shield them. As FaZe just really pile it on to XSET here, 11-3. And we've talked about how XSET have looked for answers, and they're not finding them anywhere. At this point, FaZe just seem like they can do no wrong.
No, and as coming into this match, looking at the VAZE, looking at these teams, I thought XSET, they would make this series close at worst by playing tactically better than FaZe. And that's just how it doesn't happen. FaZe is the one outstratting XSET right now, in addition to out-aiming them.
And the thing is, the score doesn't look great. Finances don't look great either. XSET, if there was a world where they pull off some shenanigans, it's got to start here. As you mentioned, they're just fully sending, and they've taken U-Haul control. Great pipes control as well. Marv is up there. They're just like running it down their throats. Sean.
Dog, the frags this round. They flanked U-Haul for the first kill and killed the guy with the shock dart. They push heaven and get 2 more, and then they push through the spawn hall to get the last one. Like, the most conventional round I've ever seen. They are just feeling so good right now. They are feeling so good. I would be terrified to play this team.
That was full Smeeg. Like
That was
1,000%, 1,000% unadulterated full Smeeg. XSET here, backs against the ropes. Not a ton of options to work with here as FaZe look to put the finishing touches on a Picasso moment.
Got so much info.
Spike
Marv
down.
just saw. He has Spike. They're trolling. Oh no! They were gonna do a fake through the TP this round. Unfortunately for them, Marv gets caught all by himself short A. Or he has his ult.
Oh, boy.
He's gonna zone it out.
They have to respect it. Oh, okay. Eden drops. Pure stands strong, but Zachary shows that he can do some of his own. BCJ trades it out. A 1v1 is all that remains. And who else but Baby Bay on the side of FaZe as BCJ looks to keep the series alive, the map alive for XSET. He's down to 71 health. He doesn't have a ton of armor. Here's the chance, and Baby Bay answers the call yet again. An absolutely clinical performance from FaZe as they decimate XSET 2-0.
Oh, goodness. They indeed.